As we mentioned earlier, tomorrow is primary election day here in Connecticut, and candidates from both parties are working to get out the vote. Joining us now to talk about tomorrow's election is Connecticut Secretary of the State, Stephanie Thomas. Thanks for being with us today. We appreciate your time.
Thank you for having me.
So let's just start here. Why is it so important for people to get out and exercise their right to vote, even in a primary?
Yes, we are encouraging people across Connecticut to vote local, because when I travel the state and talk to people about the issues they really care about, I hear property taxes, open spaces in town, zoning in town, Board of Education. These are all things that are settled in local elections.
Yeah, that's the local stuff. All right. There's been an increasingly intense focus on election security and reliability in recent years. So we were just talking in the seconds we had before we started this interview about how we're set for tomorrow. How do you feel about Connecticut's voting infrastructure right now?
Well, I'm encouraged because it's not expected to top 90 degrees like we had in the primary last August of 2022, where some of the parts melted. So I think we're in very good shape, and our office has been working closely with all the towns that are having primaries.
Okay. There's also been a lot of talk and a lot of focus on accessibility, and two major components there are absentee ballots and early voting. Where do we stand on those two changes?
So no early voting in 2023. It does not start until the presidential preference primary, April 2024. Absentee ballots, as has been the case for many years, are available, but your town clerk is probably closed now. So if you still have your absentee ballot and need to turn it in, it needs to be received no later than 8 p.m. tomorrow.
And still at this point, you have to give a reason for that.
That's correct.
Will likely change in the future, right? We're changing that.
There is a question that will be posed to voters if they want to change that.
Okay. So at this point, from your perspective, what does the state need to do to improve the entire voting process for the voters?
How long do you have?
About a minute.
No, seriously, definitely investing in the infrastructure, new tabulator equipment. Ours is, I like to say ours came around before the iPhone was invented, so think about it that way. And definitely more training now that we will have early voting, making sure all the poll workers and election workers are well trained.
Okay, all right. Secretary of the State, Stephanie Thomas, thanks for joining us on the eve of what will be a busy day for you.
Thank you.
We appreciate your time. We wish you good luck.
Thank you. Vote local.
Okay. Sarah?